One of the reasons why you don't text a girl too quickly or too much is because it makes you appear as though you've got nothing else going on in your life. To a woman, it seems pathetic and desperate. She gets all these texts from you and she thinks, gross, how needy is this? Has he been spending his time just waiting around for me to text him back? He can't be living a very interesting life. There's a similar principle at play if early on when getting to know a woman, you overplan for your dates. If you turn up at her door with a rented car and a bouquet of flowers and you've planned this long, elaborate adventure for your date, she's going to be thinking, wow, this took so much preparation. We barely know each other. How did he have time for this? Does he have nothing else going on? I know as men, we like things to be logical and straightforward. If we like a girl, we want to text her. We don't want to play any games. I sympathize, I really do. And I want to help men get into relationships with high quality women so that you no longer need to play games. But in order to get there, you have to play the game at the start. And that means coming across as someone who is time poor. Being time poor, being busy, is what's attractive to women. And even the most beautiful, committed, lifelong relationships had to begin with that initial spark of attraction. If you're somebody who has a lot of free time, or you don't understand why it's necessary to be time poor when trying to date women, then pay attention. This video is going to be really useful. We all understand why a resource like diamonds are valuable, in part because they are a rare commodity. There's a scarce supply. It's the reason why the big diamond companies have massive vaults with diamonds that they keep off the market so they can maintain that artificial scarcity and jack up the prices. What you need to do is to start thinking of your time as a resource and then ask yourself, is this a scarce resource or is this an abundant resource? Do I have lots of free time or am I constantly busy so that the free time that I do have is really, really valuable? The best-selling romance novel of all time is 50 Shades of Grey. And in that book, the main character, Christian Grey, makes $100,000 every single hour. That's how much he's worth. That is massively appealing to women, not just because of all of the fancy luxuries that money can buy, and not just because it's a fitness indicator for his quality as a man, it's because it puts a tangible value on exactly how much his time is worth. Think of all of the things that a man that wealthy could do with an hour, and then realize that an hour that he spends with a woman is an hour that he doesn't spend generating more money. When a woman is aware of this, it has the effect of making her feel as though her time is as valuable as $100,000 an hour, and that feeling is exhilarating. His time is a scarce, valuable resource, and of all of the things in the world that he could be doing, he's spending it with you. That is massively validating to her worth, to her self-esteem, and it's highly attractive to women. This principle of time value works in a number of different areas, including dating lots and lots of women. Aside from the obvious attraction of pre-selection, one of the unintended consequences of dating around and seeing lots of women is that you're constantly busy. Women are highly intuitive and they'll pick up on that you don't have a lot of free time because you've got so much else going on. She will sense that the time that you're spending with her is valuable, and so she's going to make lots of effort to try and make that as entertaining for you as possible. She knows that she has to work harder within that small window that you've given her to make a positive impression, to stand out from all the other girls. But by contrast, if she senses that you haven't been on a date in 3 months and there are no other women hitting up your phone, then she's going to see that your time is not valuable because there's such an abundance of it. But here's the interesting thing, because you don't just have to be time poor because of dating. In fact, you can be busy doing any number of things and it's still going to have the effect of increasing the value of your free time, and that's going to be attractive to women. Let's say you're the CEO of a new startup and you are working every single day, often into the night. You're just grinding and grinding to try and get your business up and running. At that point in your company, there's so much to do, so many opportunities to take advantage of, that your time is extremely valuable. You know it. That's why you have to be so ruthless in prioritizing your tasks. To even contemplate taking time away from your business, where your time is so valuable, to go on a date with a woman, that's a big deal. And it better be worth it. She better be a high quality woman and the date better be an enjoyable experience. It's not as though you're saying this to her like it's some kind of ultimatum. You better be worth it. This better be fun. But subconsciously, that is the message that you'll be broadcasting, and she's going to pick up on it and she'll love it. The fact that you're choosing to spend your valuable time with her is going to make her feel really special, and women love feeling special. This is just one more reason to fill your life with stuff that you love, with activities that you love doing. You love hanging out with your friends. You love the work that you do. You love your exercise routines, your daily meditation, the books you read, the podcasts you listen to. Whatever it is, fill your life to the brim with amazing, exciting stuff, so that to take time away from that to spend with a woman is a sacrifice. In order to spend time with her, you have to give up something. And for you to be willing to do that, it means that whatever she brings to the experience has to be more enjoyable to you than whatever you gave up to do it. Women like men who have standards. It communicates high value. So set some standards for yourself and then hold to them. My personal mission as a man, that's my number one priority. That gets the most amount of my time. Number two, self-care. My relationship with myself is really important, and I need a certain amount of time to take care of my mind and body. Number three, my closest friends and family, the people who love me, who've always supported me, they're my next priority. Then there's my amazing and interesting hobbies, which I love and bring me massive amounts of pleasure. On and on and on. Your time is being spent on something really, really valuable and meaningful to you. It's only in any remaining time that you even have space to meet new people. And because your time is so scarce and valuable, you don't have time to waste with low quality people, anyone engaged with petty nonsense and drama. If you're going to meet new people, they better be high quality people who are bringing new, exciting, interesting things to your life. If you're going to take the time to go on a date with a woman, she needs to be high quality, because you don't have time to waste with a woman who isn't. Some guys actually think that they're doing women a favor by always making time for them, always being available for them, always putting them as their number one priority. Women hate that. They hate that. They don't want to be the center of your world. They're attracted to men who are confident and autonomous, who have their own strong sense of mission in life, because that's what allows them to play the feminine, more supportive role. Men are islands and women are boats. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, type that into YouTube and you'll see one of my earlier videos. Really good one. And so, in conclusion, if you really want to do women a favor, then be the man that she's attracted to. Be a man whose time is so valuable that he has high standards for who he spends his time with, so that she needs to meet those standards to be worthy of your time. That is who she wants you to be. Is it possible to have a clear conscience when having casual sex with a woman when you know that she wants commitment? How do you go about expressing and releasing anger? And what are my qualifications and what makes me an expert? All of these videos and many more are available exclusive to my Patreon page. This includes my latest video. Is an insecure woman more likely to cheat on you? In this video, I talk about whether or not it's legitimate to judge a woman's predilection to infidelity based on her self-esteem. I talk about the major mistakes that most men make when dating a woman who has insecurity issues. And lastly, I talk about the type of relationship that's most likely to create loyalty and stability. If you have concerns about the insecurities of the girl that you're dating and whether that means she's ever going to cheat on you, then I highly recommend this video. For every video that I post here on YouTube, I post an additional bonus video on my Patreon page. That means that at the moment, you're only seeing half of the total content that I create. If you would like access to the other half, then please go and sign up at my Patreon. It's just a $5 a month subscription, and you get instant access to a whole bunch of exclusive content. It's a wonderful way to support the channel, and I would love to see you over there.